Is it recording? That's me.
Wow!
Excuse our voices.
We've been talking
We've been
all
talking.
week. and drinking.
Well, hey everybody.
Oh,
Hi.
hi.
Didn't see you there. Clearly, we don't do this often, but we thought it'd be really cool for us to make like a Q&A, get to
know me, get to know us kind of video. I'm gonna pick a card. I'm gonna say who's most likely to blah blah blah, and then on the count of 3, we'll point at who we think it is. Can we point at each ourselves? If we think it's us.
We can. We could take the L.
Okay, take the L. And
take the L.
Whoever gets pointed to
Takes
drinks.
Takes a sip.
Takes a sip. A cute sip.
A sip, because you know we've had a lot of drinking involved this past 6-7 days.
Yeah. I'm done.
I'm a whole grandma.
I'm a grandma. So who's most likely to have old person tendencies? Okay.
We can just point. This is
it's definitely you.
I think it's you too.
I feel like it's you because you came down in that robe. Yes.
Okay, let's just have a moment really quick. I have a nice silk satin type of robe that I wear when before I'm about to hop in the shower. I think every woman should have a robe. That is not old. That's not rich. Who actually reads instructions? Who reads instructions though?
I do.
I feel like I never read. Okay, well then it's on you.
You definitely don't. You said that today when you opened your package. You're like, I don't need the instructions.
Who reads instructions?
You threw them in the garbage.
Honestly, like, come on.
Who? It says, who is down to cook a little mess?
Okay, so who would be?
Who's most likely to be down to cook a little mess?
Are we doing this?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's definitely me. I'm so fucking scary.
Weird. I don't know.
Scary ass. Who knows a little too much about Disney movies? Okay, this is easy. 1, 2, 3.
I love my Disney movies. I was raised on Disney by my mama.
Oh, you had a sip. Did you sip?
I sipped.
Oh, okay.
I did it really fast. I was eager. Eager beaver. Alright. Who is most likely to pay you back later?
Oh, I hate that. I pay you back now.
I know. We're really... This is hard because we're similar.
This is kind of tricky. Okay, we're gonna do more. Pull again. Pull again. Pull again.
Put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up. So who is most likely to pour cheap vodka into a Grey Goose bottle to impress people?
That's you?
I mean, I don't think it's me.
Most like,
but I feel like most likely to it is. Because I know you would never. I might.
I think you actually might.
I might do it just because I'm like trying to
but I don't think to impress. I think you might just do it.
Because it's just like there's a Grey Goose bottle.
Because it's a Grey Goose bottle.
There might be a little Grey Goose left in the bottom, and I just might pour the
I don't think either of us like try to impress people, but I feel like depending on the scenario, you would do it.
I would.
And I'm more of I would probably just rather put it in a water bottle than put it in a different liquor bottle. That's not it.
Yeah.
Or get a flask. Like that's just such like a
flask.
I don't have a flask.
I don't have a flask. So we need to get flasks.
We need to get
flasks.
We need to get flasks.
We need to get flasks.
Okay. Who's most likely to precisely measures? They did this really wrong. Okay, they put this. It's not a full sentence. I feel like I can't speak. Who's most likely to precisely of the thing? So who's most likely to be the person who precisely measures substances to ensure equal distribution? 1, 2, 3. Wow. I'm that. I didn't know you. I thought you were gonna point at me. Wow. Okay.
I knew this was gonna happen. I was like, I think we both are that way.
I'm such a like. Is a match?
Yes. Fairness.
When we did the drinks, I'm like,
yes.
Is it the same?
That's the level out. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Drink it then.
I miss my mouth.
You gotta be quicker than that.
I really miss my mouth. Who is most likely to make a great cougar?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Don't we both count?
Yeah. We both date younger boys. Younger men.
Younger men.
Younger men.
Younger men.
We like them young.
All right, I'll sip to that.
I'll sip to that. Love you guys.
Love you.
What you mean?
Call me, beat me. Okay. Who's most likely to spend hours deciding where to get food? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
100%. I'm like so hungry and I'm like,
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I don't know. I want to eat.
You've been very considerate while I've been here.
have I been a great host?
You've been a great host. A great hostess.
the most.
With the mostest, but for real. Y'all, I told you some stories about what she did for me this week.
Real friends.
We've leveled up with
Real
our
friends.
friendship. It's all
We
over
have
the
unlocked a new level.
A lot of new levels.
Unlocked a new level. Unlocked a new level.
Oh,
Hey, unlocked a new level. Unlocked a new level.
Yeah.
New EP coming soon.
It's called
New
Yeah.
Level.
Oh. Who's most likely to just need 5 more minutes?
Oh, let me just take 2 sips.
Yeah.
I'm always late. I'm late everywhere I go. Only thing I've never been late to is when the check is involved though.
Yeah.
I am on time.
That's
But if not, I just need 5 more minutes. When all actuality means an hour. It needs an hour. But the thing is, it's so many things to do when you're a girl.
there's so many things.
That wears makeup, and now I got a fucking wig on, and now I got nails, and then I got.
You gotta pick an outfit.
You gotta pick an outfit.
And you gotta consider the weather
Right.
and if it's gonna change up later.
Right, and then what happens when everything's going perfect, but then the one time your lash is not sitting right?
Yes.
Now you gotta take it off and do it again.
Yep.
Or you like your hair.
Or that curl just ain't curling.
Always doing this thing.
It's just, it's
Loser.
not loser.
Who's most likely to touch everyone excessively for no reason? This is a tricky one. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm very touchy.
I'm really touchy, especially with my people.
Yeah.
Like, strangers, hell no. I'm the complete opposite. But with my friends, like, I'll hump my friend.
I'll hump my friend.
Yeah.
I
I greet my friends. I hump them. We hump each other.
May I never met anyone else like this. See, I have to be honest with you. I've been like very careful because I'm like, I feel like May, she's not, sorry, Mayhrenate. Y'all don't call her May.
Do not call me May. So let's just one of the moments. So May is only for those who know me. If you do not know me, you don't know May.
You don't know May. You don't know May.
You don't know May.
You don't know May.
You don't know May. Don't say, Papa, if you don't know May, you don't know May.
That came out so smooth. I was like,
And I didn't even mean to do that. But when I heard it, it was like, unlock a new level.
a new level, yeah.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I was like, I'm not gonna be all touchy on her because I don't feel like
I'm
she's
hard to
touchy.
read.
Yeah.
But I also don't know. This is our first time hanging out, so we didn't know
In person.
that we could hump each other.
We could hump each other.
We've unlocked a new level. I said it. I'm gonna commit to it. We unlocked a new level.
We are not to Lulu.
I like the knock because it was like we knocked it down. Like we didn't unlock it. We just like went.
I'm gonna let you roll with that.
Please let me.
You commit so that it works. Now I can touch your butt.
Yeah. I poke my friends. I hump my friends. I
do all.
Yeah, but we all do it. I don't know what that is. It's just, I think it's like the little kids in us do things like that. It's like finger in the ear.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, nasty.
Right. Cooties. I like you.
Yep.
They're like, these bitches like crazy.
We are. Who's most likely to order a frappuccino with extra whip? Oh, bitch. 1, 2, 3. I'm definitely gonna do that. Yes.
Yeah.
I love coffee. And I love sugar. So this sounds really lit.
Okay, who's most likely to have a dark side? 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
I feel like everyone knows that right now. Stream Plush. Listen to the song.
Stream Plush.
Stream Plush. Who's Mike? Who's Mike?
Who's Mike?
Who's Mike? Today's all about committing to what you say. So who's Mike? Drop it in the comments below. Who's most likely to use dude as both a statement and a question?
Dude.
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 Dude. Dude. Who's most likely to still have a Beanie Baby collection?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I don't have one, but I have bears. Like I had like bears when I was young. That's like a storage. So I would technically count it.
Okay.
But I've never had a beanie.
I have a lot of Beanie
Wait, what do they
Babies.
look like again?
They're those like tiny little animals, but they're full of beans.
Okay, so no, I'm like, did they have the little things on them, like little?
Yeah, they had like little name
heart-
tags.
Name
their
tags.
hearts,
Okay, so
and
I
it
have
had
a
the
few.
description of their
I'm lying.
character.
I had a bunch of them. I'm so lying, and I still have one of them. Okay. Okay.
I had one named Snip. This little cat, this little Persian cat. Her name was Snip, and that bitch went with me everywhere. I still have Snip.
Snip is an interesting name.
Snip the cat.
Wow.
Snip the Siamese
Snip
cat.
Yeah, I like it. That's very unique.
That bitch was dirty. That shit was dirty. Who is most likely to try to act poor?
I don't know, cause I ain't gonna front.
We be really
It's a struggle.
struggling. Yeah,
I'm independent. I'm like, I don't know how much acting I could do with that one.
I don't know. Cash App us.
I'll put the tags below. Mine will be here. Please will be there. Please.
Cash
We thank you.
Ain't it? All right. I know the song.
It's just new. It's new. Stream at this moment. I'm happy to jump in and say stream payoff. You know, it's available now on all digital streaming platforms.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Co-written by Mayhrenate.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
No, it's about us.
Because we are sisters.
Yes.
So sidebar, we decided to be like out in these streets, as the kids are saying these days, and the streets won.
They ruined me.
Ruined me. I don't know how we were doing this today in all actuality. I'm still playing.
It was a
catch up.
slow start.
We
Yeah.
should have been filming this 5 hours ago.
We were supposed to be here at 4 p.m. and we got here when?
Like
7?
7? No, we got here 8. We got here at 8 because we didn't start doing makeup until 9.
Till 9.
Thank you, Beyonce, for getting us through.
Shout out to Beyonce.
We thought it'd be great to kind of put together a lot of the questions that we get asked through DMs, the comments, all that stuff, and answer some of them.
Yes.
Some are music related, some are not music related, some are really random. But yeah, let's get into the first one.
So, first question is, how did we meet?
Oh, okay. You want to take this one?
Sure. So, we met, we were both on the Voice app. It was the beginning of the pandemic. And we were both, I think, desperate to like record and create and be productive. And there was no real way to do that for either of us at the time. There was this app, Voicey. We were both on it, but we both were kind of missing each other on the app.
We were both pretty.
We were popular on the app.
it.
Yeah, so it was really weird. But I remember someone, Willie, shout out to Willie,
Yes.
from Boise. He tagged me in one of your voices, and I was like, hello, who are you? I was literally sitting on the floor, just like scrolling down your page. I was like, I want to work with this girl.
Once I saw a comment, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, because it was like all this like energy in the comments, and it was like I could tell she was scrolling through because there was like one comment like 3, second comment 3, different posts. So I went on her page and then I was like, when you hear a singer and you get like inspired, you like hype, it's like, oh shit. It was nobody really like Brie on the app. It was just like, okay, this is refreshing, this is cool, this is exciting. So I went through a whole rabbit hole of her photos, her voices.
Yeah.
Also,
I guess from that we followed each other on Instagram, and it wasn't like any real like we're gonna work. It just happened really naturally. Like I did share a song, "Forgive Me" by Chloe and Halle, and
I don't believe this happened. Go ahead.
Mayhrenate did reply to my story that day, and she was like, oh my god, this song, this whole album is incredible. And I was like, yes, I'm like going crazy over it. And I was like, I was working up the courage to ask her, because I respect you, and I respected you so much. And I was like, okay. I was like, I want to like ask her and see if she's down to do this. But I was trying to ask her if she wanted to cover that song with me, and we can like make a little cute Instagram post. And I asked her, and she said, no. She just told me this like 2-3 days ago, and I was like, no, I didn't. No, but it honestly wasn't even like that. You were really, really nice. You were like, no, I don't really want to do covers right now, but I would love to do something like an original.
Okay.
So you offered like something else.
I will say that I've been told that a very clever way of letting somebody know it's not gonna happen. But I really wanted to work with her, and at the time on that app, I was always doing like originals, and I didn't want to like fall into that thing. And it just came out, I was just like, I don't want to touch that song. I was really worried that we couldn't execute. Needless to say, I told her no.
She told me no. I was like, okay. She said we ain't doing that. Like, let's do something doing it our own.
Right.
So I appreciate that.
So yeah,
that's how we met.
That's how we met. Oh, so if you're gonna be technically, how we met is when I came to New York. Because we hadn't met in person.
Yeah.
So that's how I met online. In person, I took a trip back home to New York, which is where I'm from. And she's in Connecticut, and she was like, oh my gosh, you can pull up. I'll drive there. And we met at the Adidas store in Soho. And we spent the whole day in Soho with our boo things.
But that was like 10 months into us knowing each other and talking like every day.
Every day. Like, I talk to her every day. It's crazy. Yeah, that's how we met virtually and how we met in person.
Oh, that's cute. We're like Tinder lovers.
Tinder lovers. That's what we are. I don't know the other words.
I don't.
But that's alright. Yeah. Tinder lovers. Yeah. That's what we are.
They want us to talk about our creative process.
Ooh. For me, when it comes to writing, it really just depends on if I have a beat. Usually it's mumbles. There's usually no words first. It's melody and mumbles. I call them mumble jumbles. Mumble jumbles. Because the song is there. We just gotta find like the words. But I can hum a whole entire song in a voice memo. Brie knows I will send her lots of voice memos. But no, I will mumble a whole song out and then I just put the words in. It's really rare that I have words first. It's really rare. I don't really have that often. Recording, I do leads first. I record all my leads, get them out the way. And then I do backgrounds, which takes most of my time because I don't know how to do just one background. I like to do a million of them.
Woo! Still such to be thick.
Thick. And a fun fact, I record my harmonies a cappella. I don't record them to the beat. I'll get one harmony down and then I add all the rest of it just a cappella. And then I put the beat back in and then it sounds like, okay, what can stay, what can go. First verse is always the verse I end up writing last. It's just kind of how it works.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when I wrote Baby It's You, the first verse was the last thing that I wrote. I didn't have the first verse until the very end. I couldn't think of how I wanted to start it. How do you record? Well, writing and then recording for you.
You already know. We do the same thing with our writing. It's always like mumble, 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 and again a full song. Anything we've written together it's always started as a mumble, and it's a good ass mumble.
A solid dude. Voice memos got the
juice,
juice.
crazy
The juice.
But so yeah, writing. It's very rare that I'll have words first. But if I do, I'll use a phrase, and that'll be like the thesis statement, if you will, of the song. In terms of recording, I always do the lead first. I guess a fun fact about me is that I need to record the lead all in one take, like from top to bottom. Every now and then I'll do like verse 1, verse 2, bridge, into the end, but I don't like to punch in because I feel like I lose the
same. Punching in, I hate it.
Some people are great at like doing like a, and I.
Yep. I just feel like I lose the same, like the intention's not the same.
The intention, like the way your voice sounds. I mean, it's a different day. Yeah. If I have to punch in, I will, because sometimes you just have to.
Right.
But I really like to keep the fluidity, and then I'll do the backgrounds after. And the razzle dazzle, the juice and the berries. Yes.
We just finally wrote one song
in person, what,
2 days ago?
Yeah.
Everything else has been through FaceTime, so that's been our process by default, because we don't live in the same state. When we send songs to each other, like you said, we have lines that we've committed to. It's like whatever I feel like is missing, I can throw it and she'll like fill it in. We just kind of pick up where the other leaves off. Yeah. Or just encourage the line that I may be second guessing.
Right. You do that a lot. Mary will always be like, all right, we're gonna work on this song. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then we sit down and do it. And she will do the whole song. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, it sounds good.
Sometimes I just need a little bit of encouragement.
I do too, though.
But it's the same thing, because for Factual, when you sent it and you was like, I don't know, it was such a lazy mumble that you could tell when she sent it. It didn't have the confidence in the memo. And I was like, that shit's done. Like, it's hot. Like, it's really finished. You can just turn that word into that, say and instead of this, and so it really, we're very similar, which is why it's so easy to create together, because we kind of create similar. Yeah. She gets my mumbles, I get her mumbles.
Yeah. And we lift each other up. How did you get your name? Mine is really simple. Y'all know my name is Bree. My name is Brianna. In actuality, I was an actress before I decided to be an artist. And as an actress, I was going by my stage name, which was Brianna Maya. It was it just felt like the perfect actor name. And I love my name. But when I was transitioning into my artistry, I was working with a guy at the time, and he was like, Brianna Maya just doesn't feel like your music. He's like, it feels like too soft. He's like, you have more of an edge. And I was like, oh. And he's like, why don't you just use Bree? I was like, I don't know, Bree's my name. Like, that's mad basic. Right. But he was like, but it's you. He was like, Bree, period. And what I loved about it is that Bree is like really, that is just me. It's really me. I like that it's very matter of fact, and it's mine. So, Bree. But I did make it all caps and space it out because I hate it. I wrote it out the first time and I was like, that looks real corny.
That got a little off to it.
We had to give it a little sign.
I don't
know how to say that, so I'm not gonna say it.
It's je ne sais quoi, but if you know, Black Twitter be calling it je ne sais quoi because we don't know how to act, and I think it's hilarious. I love saying it.
Anyway, how did you get your name?
So my name is Mayhrenate. Ooh. So my real name is Miriam, and goodness, for the longest, I just never wanted to use my actual name as my artist name. I love my name. I do love my name, but I'm like, it's just not ringing. It's not giving the. It doesn't feel like an artist name to me. I went through a couple different names in the past. One was called Tracy. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's cool too. So random. I pulled it out of the guy. When I started working for a makeup brand years ago, people started calling me Mare for short. Like, how can I use Mare? I'm like, okay, I'll use Mare, but I don't want to spell like M-A-R-E. That's not pretty. And I had Mare at first. It was M-A-Y-H-R-E. I had that. That's what I didn't go by that, but I had that written down for a while. On my page, I used to have like in my bio, the juice. That was like in my bio, it said the juice. It just popped in my head out of nowhere. And I was like, I'm gonna go by Mayhrenate. It stands out, it's different. It's a conversation name, which I like a lot because when I introduce myself and everyone goes in the room, they're like, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah.
So it's something that they can't forget because it's so weird. And of course, I'm extra, so it's spelled weird. But yeah, Mayhrenate's been the vibe, and it's true to who I am. It's still part of my name. It's my nickname in a way because people say May all the time. Except now people say May. Don't forget, unless you don't know May, you don't know May.
What's your favorite drunk food?
Ooh. Favorite drunk. And I have a few videos of me when I was a little drunk and I was like asking for pancakes. Or it's not a food thing, and it's probably the worst thing to have when you're drunk, but I'll always crave like a milkshake. I'm not really big on like the heavy greasy foods when I'm drunk, unless it's White Castle. But yeah, so White Castle was the first thing. Pancakes is always on the table at any time, and then I love me a shake when I'm drunk.
Wow, okay. I like can't do sugar when I'm drunk, as we've learned.
Hell to the no, hell to the no.
It's always Wendy's, like it's always Wendy's.
Wow.
I love a 4 for $4. Give me some
4 for $4.
spicy chicken nuggets and some fries and a chicken sandwich, some sweet and sour sauce, and I'm good.
That's all I love to go. Is it only when you're drunk or you like Wendy's, period? Like you would fuck up a 4 for $4. Okay.
I'll fuck up 4 for $4 any time of the day.
Got you.
But I really don't do it unless I've been drinking, or if it's like really late at night, I'm just having like cravings.
I got you.
That's what I want.
That makes sense.
Always am like, Wendy's? Favorite color?
Okay, this is probably interesting.
See, yeah, I think everyone thinks my favorite color is pink because of You Got It.
Because you got it, yeah.
My favorite color is actually teal. I love teal. It's the color of my microphone. It's the color of like everything in my studio. It's the color of my in-ears. It's the color of my gallon water bottle. It's like all teal everything. That's my color.
People think that lavender is my favorite color because of plush. But it's not my favorite color. I like it a lot though. I love lilac, I like it. But royal blue is my favorite color. It's rich, it's calming. I don't wear blue. But I like to be around it. Like I like the color.
Well, it's not royal.
It's a little gray, but
No. You sound just like the dog that is like, Lordy, couldn't wear it.
oh no, it couldn't wear it. Tried again, it couldn't wear it.
Lordy, couldn't wear
Couldn't
it.
wear it.
I'll give down.
Like what's the white sugar that's like more, not like what's it
Oh,
called?
confection.
Confection?
Confection sugar?
Confetti.
Wow.
Confessions.
Confession.
Confession sugar. That's not it. But y'all know what we're saying. We're gonna put the word down
It's gonna
here.
yeah.
It's gonna pop up. This is really sad. Listen,
Dead ass.
Parkwood. Hello. Call us. Because you know, we can write.
We got it. We can do it.
Chloe, Hallie.
Oh my god.
She just started watching Legendary, so now she's hip on to.
I'm hip. You gotta remember, how big is it? How much space you got in this car?
I have 2 memory cards inside. It holds 2. It holds 2.
Ooh, that's a good camera. You gotta pay me up. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't feel much.
We'll do pictures first. Ah, let's just we'll save
nice.
this.
Okay.